Hello traders, welcome back. Today is Wednesday, the 31st day of July. This is the last day of this month, and this month has been great for us here at Learn Trades. So yesterday being Tuesday, I wasn't able to post a vid because the chart was having a kind of outlook that wasn't very comfortable for me, and I didn't want to make a video that would confuse my fans. It needed more of technicalities to spot how the market would move. And let me just explain to you what that means. So, and basically, I didn't have any trade yesterday on USD, on GBP USD or any USD pair. Rather, I was looking at selling Swiss franc. Yeah. So let's take a look at why I wanted to sell Swiss franc. Now I will start from the one I took, which is a card Swiss franc. Yeah. So now look at, I'm going to show you some Swiss franc pairs. So now this was around the time I was to make the video, around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. GMT +1. And now look at this trend line right here. You can see this trend line right here. This movement to the upside was touching it, and I was expecting a movement to the downside from this point. As you can see, I caught that trade anyway. So I was expecting a movement to the downside from this point because, and then another thing was, if this movement to the upside breaks this line, it was coming all the way up to this level right here. Sorry, oh man, that was too bad. So it was coming to this level right here, to touch this level here before a movement continued to the downside. So I didn't want to say anything like, okay, if it crosses here, it's going up. If it crosses here, it's coming down. I didn't want to say anything like that to you. Now let me go to Gbpchf. So you can see that as well. So, but then when I was about making that video, now look at this. Now look at this. This already is on a psychological level, and this psychological level has this level right up here, about 10 pips above it, that coincides with the trend line I had drawn. Right now, I was looking at it that okay, this was a good level for for this market to have retraced and then begin to make a movement to the downside. But then on the same note, on another note, sorry. It hadn't touched this trend line. So I was a little bit skeptical that maybe it is going to come touch it and then begin to give some levels around here that when it crosses the level, it will start coming down. But then again, I wasn't very sure, and I wouldn't want to say that, put that out and then it confuses someone. So that's why I prefer to, stay mute on that. And that is one thing about trading. If the chart is not looking so good to you, it is best you stay out of the chart, stay out of the trade. Stay out of the market so that you don't get yourself into some messes. So let's get to this again. So this is USD Swiss franc, right? Yeah. Now you see again, this was around even from 5 to 9 a.m. But then it was still at this level here. It was still at this level here that I had marked out. But then it hadn't touched this trend line. So I was a little bit skeptical, and the market was, giving some kind of movement that, okay, from here, it was going to come touch the trend line, then reverse and start coming down. So that again made me, I was a little bit, not very comfortable putting out some information there so that it doesn't confuse people. That was why I didn't post any video yesterday. But then I knew that I was looking for a sell. I knew I was looking for a sell, and my sell was so short. Yeah, it was so short. Now look at this point here. Let me bring it to the 15 minutes time frame so that you understand how I got on this trade and what I was expecting. Now, this level right here was holding, this line right here was holding. And of course, I was expecting that, okay, this line was going to, whenever this comes, touches it, and it doesn't cross that, it was coming all the way up here to come touch this trend line. Then that was when my movement to downside would be confirmed. But then that didn't happen anyway. It didn't come all the way up here. I think it was okay coming right here. So, but then I was waiting for, okay, whatever that will make this market break low below this line right here. I knew that it was going to become a movement to the downside. So I waited for that, and then immediately it crossed, although the crossing was not very clear here. Yeah, but let me show you the crossing on card, the one I took. The one I took. Let me show you the movement there. So you see what it looks like. But then I was able to spot out that because of this, level that has been holding all the way around here, and then if it crossed this line as well, it has a high, possibility of coming touch this level right here. But then that wouldn't happen. Of course, I was looking for a sell, and then when I got what I wanted, I had to, start selling. So let me get to the one I took, which is now look at. Let me show you GBP as well. GBP was quite massive on this move. This level was holding, and then once it came down, crossed, then we got this movement to the downside. That was quite massive. I believe that most of you who would have been looking at this CHF pairs, they would have taken advantage of it. And then let's not forget about the one one of the things that discouraged me about making video yesterday was that the last week we were so much on Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, we are so much on that, and then look at what happened here. And I had said on Friday last week that this market has a potential of coming to touch this line up here, this line up here. So on Monday, on Monday it crossed, on Monday it crossed, and then it came up, but wasn't coming to touch, it didn't get to this line anyway. It didn't get to this line, right? So, and then because of this level here, because of this level right here, I was a little bit, relaxed, not very much comfortable putting out a video because this movement here was giving me, a signal that this was coming to come into this zone here. And, this zone has been holding for a while. It held here, gave us some kind of movement here and then here. So I was not very much convinced, to put out a video out there. So I don't confuse you people, right? Because I know that this has to do with money. But then again, look at what happened. It came from this move, then it broke this. This is not actually a zone, but I just put it because it is more like a box of indecision, right? Yeah, more like a box of indecision. You see the range right there. You see the range right there. And I knew that a break was going to, signal a movement either to the upside or to the downside. And this was on Monday, so it broke, retested, and on Monday it gave, a little bit of pips right up here. And then from this point, then it came, then broke this here again. You can see, I believe, you can see right here, it broke with this candle, it broke with this red candle here, this red bearish candle here, came all the way, retested. This was as well a good place to join this trade because of this level has been holding for a while. So, a break of it down, would signal movement at least to this psychological level, if not further. And that's exactly what happened. Some people would have gotten about 53 pips on this trade, and it's quite a good one. You're risking 21 pips and getting 53 pips. Although if I had entered this trade, I don't think I would have been risking up to 21 pips, maybe about, let's say, 15 or thereabout, because my stop would have been above this last swing high right here. So let me say exactly 17 pips. So yeah, 17 pips. That was what I would have joined that trade. And then so that was it about that. So but today again, I'm looking forward to sell this pair further. Yes, that's what I'm looking forward for today. Let me put it on the 15 minutes time frame. I would either be selling this Aussie dollar or maybe GBP. Yeah, I would either be selling Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, or GBP Swiss franc, either of these two. Yeah, this is GBP Swiss franc, and then I'm looking forward at selling it because look at this level here. It has crossed, retested, and then I'm having some kind of biases of selling it further. And then maybe after this video, I'll get on it. Yeah, after this video, get on it here, put my stop above here, 17 pips or 14 pips is even quite good. Then hoping that it comes to this psychological level. But then let me check on it on the bigger time frame and see what happens. Let me see if there is space to move, if it has space to move into, and as you can see, it has quite a good space to move into. Yeah, it has quite a good space to move into, Then should it cross? Okay, let me make it about, okay, yeah, 4 pips while we risk 14 pips is not bad. Yeah, from this point, let's see what happens. Because if this is the 4 hours time frame, and you can see all these candles are giving rejection from this line right here. They're giving all rejections. And I'm feeling this as well. My good tasted and then continue, on the line of rejection. So that is it. So I'll either be selling this GBP Swiss franc. Yeah, you can see the trend is quite clear. Yeah. GBP Swiss franc is one of my favorite. I'll be selling it because I think the target should be somewhere around here. So my target is always on a tick line. So I think the target should be somewhere around here. Yes. That's where I'm targeting to get this straight to yes. So this week, I think we can continue selling this pair. But then if it doesn't cross this psychological level here and starts going up, then it might begin to cross and then, begin an uptrend. But then if it crosses this line today, that's a good one. That'll be a good one. But then let's not forget that we have a couple of news today. Let me check what, today is Wednesday, 31st. So we have a couple of news. We have CPI. I think the CPI is done already. Yeah, CPI is done already. Yeah, the CPI from Australia, we've had that already. Then we have some news coming from Japan. We've had that already. So you see, it will be a busy day. So we have to be very careful, in trading today. It's a busy day. It's a busy day. So you have to be very careful right there. So I'm looking at selling Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, or GBP Swiss franc. I think Euro Swiss franc as well should give a good sale. Yeah. So Euro Swiss franc as well is giving a sell. But then I will take the best. I will take, anyone that gives me the best entry. Let me look at that and see. I think, yeah, this should be better. This should be better. This should be better. Let's see. Let's see what gives us. Let's see what gives us right here. We're risking about 17 pips. Okay. This is quite a good one. But then I think it will be better to take this trade after a cross of this low here. It would be best to take it from here. Yeah. After a cross and retest of it, but then still not bad to take it from up because it's coming down. So after this video, I'll get on a trade. Yeah, I'll join a trade as soon as possible because I'm seeing this will come down right quickly. So that is it for the then. Let's move over to Bitcoin. So please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then turn on the bell notification. We share our trade ideas here every day. So let's go to Bitcoin and see what we have here. So Bitcoin, I keep saying that I'm bullish on Bitcoin, and you can see it has gotten to, a level where it is wonderful to make some buys, right? Can buy Bitcoin from this point. Yeah, myself, I'll be buying because I'm very optimistic that, and you can see as well, it is on this trend line. So, I have put this trend line a couple of days ago. So I'm expecting a push to the upside from this point. So that is it. So thank you very much for staying to this point. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the bell notifications. At any time we drop a video, you can, you can take advantage of it.